Afternoon baseball from the Motor City Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Number 41 gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today. Line drive to center field. Soto is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this one bounds around against the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the third base.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Yelich at third with 2 away. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Batting fifth.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Olson, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Comerica Park. It's now 2-0 good guys. Chris Sale gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Leading off
at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and count.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Lindor is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player. And you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Stanton hits a little over the 270 mark. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Juan Soto. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Soto is off of first with 2 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers 1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe.
Batting in, the second baseman, Ketel.
So digging in now, Ketel Marte. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
1-2 is the count.
2-2.
Outside ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Soto giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D.
Batting up.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Realmuto, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Soto has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Albert now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pujols swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out. On to first, and the bobble doesn't hurt him as they still get the double play.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 99.
Now to the plate, Franco. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Sale's ready. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. They still trail it here 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike.
One out here in the Chi Sox third, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. To first. Pujols has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Cruz stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
High in the air out to center field. Soto is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Ready now, Willians Astudillo. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Number 64.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's one down now. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Acuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hard hit at third. Guerrero has it. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ketel Marte. First delivery to him on the way, and a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back.
Standing in, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bryant, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Off speed pitch just missed inside. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero has got it, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Bryant is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gallo.
Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The White Sox lead it 2-1. in is Christian Yelich. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Yelich gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 and another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ready with the 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it. Soto. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Cruz brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. 2-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ball even at 2-2. The set and the 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. Ripped down the line. The payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. And he'll get over to. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And the runner will score from second.
Now batting.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Julio Urias, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Four runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. There's a base hit on the line. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Pops this one up. Acuna coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. White Sox on top, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up. For the
Okay,
Tigers,
thank you, Heidi.
the third baseman, number 28.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Bryant going back. Still going back. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
The first baseman,
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Franco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know, the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Franco stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 24.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Two and two. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Soft liner towards first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers 2. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Go Tigers!
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Two and 0 now.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off the lever and go to first. And he's back easily. And another throw over. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another snap throw to the bag. Just keeping him close. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Yelich is running. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that's in there. 3-1. The 3-1. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Once again a 3-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Nolan Arenado will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. White Sox leave 1, and it remains 5-2. In now, Ronald Acuna. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
No, that missed. That's
and he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bryant is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Yelich. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Another full count pitch on its way. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Go, shut him down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for one. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Kris Bryant. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Taken strike one on the inside corner. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go, Tigers.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
2-2.
2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there.
Now batting.
He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Fouled off. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Francisco Lindor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Francisco Lindor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Reyes Maranta trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Reyes. Mohanta.
Christian Yelich will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. The White Sox lead this one 7-4. So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Arenado on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now
next for the Tigers, Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to drive this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jose Leclerc takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Jose Leclerc.
Now at the plate, Willians Astudillo. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike one. Franco, base runner at first with one out. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And he is in there. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Noah Syndergaard answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Syndergaard is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts. Doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The set and the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. From the stretch, the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ready now for the White Sox. Mike Trout will start us off in the 8th.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. Digging in, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Nelson Cruz would be next. The 3-1 and a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Olson on second. Cruz at first. 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pujols is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. They hold a 7-4 lead. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next up for Detroit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Ryan Presley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Presley.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And the pitch on 2-1.
Ball, that's it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. We've played 8 full, and the White Sox are out in front 7-4. Ronaldo Lopez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now batting, Ketel Marte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. That's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Francisco Lindor will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Francisco Lindor as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 0 for 4. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball that misses. Lopez a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Marte at second. Real Muto on at first with nobody out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit in the air out to right. Acuna is there to put it away for out number 1. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home is a changeup offered at and missed. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. In there, 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Hector Neris takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Matt Olson will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2-2 the count.
The 2-2 misses off the plate. Nelson Cruz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. The payoff pitch one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. White Sox on top, 9-4. Lucas Giolito is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Now in the box, Franco. A couple of walks for him thus far.
For the Tigers, the second baseman, number 99.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he lays off again, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
That'll bring in Willians Astudillo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Give him the green light.
Line to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Franco, the runner at third. Astudillo stands at second, no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Misses, ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.